Now, Sanka, I want you to ask yourself one question. Is it episode 9 or episode 8? Or were you too busy dying to keep count? Welcome to Skills Limit and Below Pro.
Thank you.
Playing D&D.
You definitely died in that standoff.
And the Oscar
Our
nominee
intro-
for Best Western
Goes to Sanka.
Sanka.
That's right. No, all right.
Bang, 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 bang.
Anyway, welcome, guys. Episode 9.
I don't know if that was better or worse than my intro, and that's troubling.
I think that it's subjective. Viewers, you decide.
Yeah.
Comment down below which one was way worse.
Yeah.
Which is the worst, not the best.
That's right.
It's the lesser of two evils, really.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just came off of a very dark point in the campaign.
Everyone's dead.
We're not sure yet.
We're not sure yet. There could be
Probably dead.
Who knows, right?
much death.
But basically, what happened is you guys just you came in thinking to do a deal, gathering some information, and in the end, you ended up killing the hag.
Yeah. Great reconnaissance mission.
Fully aware that you may or may not kill everyone that has a contract with her.
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are right now in the lair of the hag. She is currently at the bottom of the water, of the body of water in her lair there. Wilfred and Bilfred. Wilfred's in the water, Bilfred's beside the water, but no heartbeat or anything, even though you used the non-lethal blow. Yeah, are you still wearing the hat?
Yes.
Cool, yeah, you see another door in the this side of the room here.
Which side?
Wait, over here?
This over
Yeah,
here?
over here, yeah.
So I'm just go like, look here, and I'm gonna go to the door.
I'm going to follow him.
I shall stick with him as well.
Are we
Okay.
not
What am I
drowning?
looking at?
I open the door.
Yeah, and so inside is a sort of like laboratory / classroom / study, I guess. And there is basically just more moist floor, very rocky, very bumpy, as well as a bunch of vials and trinkets all over the shelves. There are just so many like little individual, independent objects lining the walls of this room that you don't even know where to start looking, really. Yeah. And there's a big desk with no drawers or anything. It's just a big, thick, rotting table with a stump for a chair before it. Yeah, this is what you find there.
Looks like the laboratory. It's kind of like,
Once he opens the door, it becomes apparent to you guys.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
There was a little hole that she descended from.
Oh, the
In
hole
the
in the
ceiling.
roof.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yeah, you bet. It was so probably about 100 feet up.
Oh,
There's a little hole in the top in the ceiling.
this is a big cavern.
Yeah, it's big.
Good thing I'm 100 feet tall.
Perfect.
I cast enlarge.
That's right.
Enlarge.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's everyone want to do?
I look for traps. in the
I sort of have a moment to just gather my thoughts
Sure,
and
yeah.
understand what's been done.
Perception check.
room. Nar. You lost my words. It's like 9 on the roll.
Okay. Well, when you look around, it's pretty hard to just look for traps because everything is so messy and
Right.
all over the place. So you really don't discern anything.
Okay. So I suppose then, like, if I don't see much, I just go in and investigate the room.
Okay, sure. Where are you gonna be looking first?
I guess if we're looking at the room, say it's like a square there.
Yep.
You know, there's like the desk in the middle.
Yep.
And I see shelves and shelves and shelves.
Shelves and shelves and shelves.
So like, there's the shelves in the middle and shit too, or is it along the walls?
It's mostly along the walls.
Okay, so we'll start here. We'll kind of make our way around.
Sure, yeah. So I'm just gonna say that you look around and you can discern the items and differentiate them into two groups by things that are dusty and things that are not dusty.
Okay.
And by not dusty, like meaning that they've been taken down recently or they've been put up recently.
Right.
Of things that are not dusty, when you search the whole room, if you want to spend like 20 minutes, you can search the whole room if you like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
No, okay. So definitely be there 20 minutes. I'll tell you what you find of interest. You find a big canvas with a beautiful painting of a farmer and his barn behind him and his wife. It's kind of like the farmer painting, the very famous. I can't remember what it's called. It's just like
Oh.
the-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. that
No.
painting basically, and it's the weather is raining in the painting. There are these really shiny golden bracers. A geisha style fan. For some reason, a twig stands out to you that's about this long and like really crooked and stuff, but it was kind of placed in its own special spot. Nothing was near it or anything. What else? A silver compass. A beautiful copper sextant.
That's inappropriate.
I feel like we're standing in Jack Sparrow's room. Like, this fucking
Yeah.
random shit that all has a
On top of the desk is a chest 3 by 2 by 2 feet.
very, very important.
Yeah, it's
It's
fairly,
on top of the desk.
fairly large.
Mm-hmm.
It has a big lock on it. Another thing is you find a little vial with a unknown liquid inside.
Okay.
It's not a clear vial. It's a stainless steel flask, basically. And then there's these interesting and actually really beautifully looking high heels.
But is the rum gone?
Yeah, all the room's gone, unfortunately.
Why is the
I'm
rum
gonna take a look at the
gone?
bracers.
Sure, yeah. Who else is gonna be in the room looking around with him?
I was gonna grab the cap from Duffy.
If
Okay.
you let me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can see everything in the room.
That's right. I'm in the room now.
I'm gonna go at the hallway.
Okay, hold on. We'll finish this.
Okay.
Room. Who else is in the room with Duffy?
I will join Duffy in the room.
Okay,
take
you
a
and
look.
you, okay?
Okay, so I will take.
Jamie's joining you as well.
I'm gonna take everything of
I'm
interest
gonna.
with the. But you're gonna get to the bracers first, so you're gonna see the braces, and I'm not going to take the painting.
Okay.
So like all the small things: the compass, sextant, the vial, the wand,
The wand.
I know what it is.
Cool.
The twig.
And you just bring them to the desk and like lay them all out.
Yeah.
Well, the desk is full of a chest.
Well, the desk is the chest, but then there's still more
There's-
desks.
it's a big
That's
desk,
a big
right?
desk.
That's a chesty desk.
It's a big desk, yeah.
Yeah.
Behold.
I'm just
There's
like writing down all the objects.
Yeah, and there's also one. Oh, sorry. There's one little drawer in the desk.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise, open it up.
Yeah, open up.
There's a little journal there.
Journal.
Surprise, surprise, read the journal.
So journal for profit.
Basically, the journal is a catalog of everything in the room. And as you go through, certain things are circled, certain things are crossed out. So basically, it's almost like this is her collection, and things she finds of interest are circled, things she doesn't find are not circled. As it so happens, a lot of things that you pointed out and have been are not dusty are the things that she's circled.
Right.
I can tell you descriptions of them if you read on, if you like.
Yes.
Of course. Bracers are blessed bracers that you got from a old tyrannical leader 1,000 years ago. They allow you to cast bless without concentration for 1 minute, once a day.
Oh.
The fan is a wind fan. You can cast gust of wind with it once a day. Even the fork is in there. It's the fork of fish command.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
But not the trident of fish command, it's the fork of fish command. It can only command 5 fish at once, and the fish all have to be smaller than the fork.
Oh.
So when he said that's how I feed my fish, he brings all the fish to the top and then feeds them.
But what about how we feed us?
That too.
To me.
The fork is this long. It's a dessert fork.
I mean, well, fish can't be longer than that, but I can be thick.
I'm gonna command one fish to find the thickest fish it can and bring me that fish.
I'm going to command this fish to continue eating until it is ripe.
And then
The twig, she has infused herself with the enfeeblement spell.
I don't know what that is.
Or ray of enfeeblement, sorry. You can cast ray of enfeeblement once per day. But it also has a tendency to fail every once in a while. So if you cast it, try and cast it again, and it fails, the twig will go limp and it won't work for 2 days.
But what about Cialis?
I was going to say.
But if the twig is hard for longer than 4 hours, make sure you call your doctor
Right.
or your local wizard.
Yeah.
Or cleric.
Local wizard.
The sextant is just really nice, and it illuminates even brighter the North Star than it normally is. So it just makes it easier to find the North Star, and it can find it through cloud.
Wow.
There is a compass that will always point north. That's it. The chest is a chest of holding.
A chest of holding?
Yeah. It can fit 2 people into it
Good to know.
as a little hideaway.
And they'll live.
If any more than 2 people try and get in, it will eject you with great force.
It is
Okay,
the
are we
snake
talking, like,
box.
Straight up.
Yep.
Oh!
This
Fine.
could be used to scale great.
Also, there's a
heights.
big warning there. Warning. It's an extra dimensional space.
Anybody got a bag of holding? Let's mix this shit up real fast. Let's fucking throw this campaign right into the wind.
Let's make a black hole, ladies and gentlemen.
The oil is the oil of slipperiness. And the high heels are the high heels of water walking.
I've always waited in a D&D session for a boss to be defeated by making a dimensional rift. I've wanted to see that so badly. I know it'd kill everyone, but like it'd be amazing. It's like, can you imagine?
The way the high heels work is you click the heels and you can cast water walk. Unfortunately, and you have to be wearing the heels for the water walk to keep working. Unfortunately, if you're not proficient in high heels, you have to move at half speed. But you can still walk in water.
I would like them
Oh my
for
god.
reasons.
Reasons.
I am proficient in
Oh,
high
and the
heels.
painting of the farmer will always show the weather for the next day.
Oh.
It's gonna rain tomorrow.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
made this painting?
No signature. Further investigation may be required.
Yep. I'm going to investigate the painting. Does it look like a style that I'd be familiar with, or even
Sure.
the brushstrokes remind me of a certain artist?
Nope.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
13?
Or history, I guess it would be.
13?
Nope. No, nothing that you can discern by yourself.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, that's what you find in the room.
Wow.
Sanka,
I wanted to go down the hallway.
which way are you going?
The way I know that's safe.
Okay, how are you gonna disarm the traps?
By pressing the button.
You're on the other side of the trap.
Oh.
Well, you could activate the fire trap.
I go here.
Activate and charge
Just
down.
to go with
This
the devil you
this fire trap.
know. This wonderful fire.
This whole thing. Do I see any mechanisms to open it?
There's a button right there.
I press it.
Yeah. Fire goes nuts, and then it stops.
Then I come back.
Okay, yeah, it's very fine.
Anything? Anything down the hallway?
Nope.
Come back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
Nope.
Press button.
Yep. You're good. Nope. 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 Nothing down there.
Perfect.
In that time, I pick up all the loot.
Sure.
I put it into my backpack,
Except for the bracers.
with the exception of the bracers.
And the
Fairy
painting?
says those.
And the painting, because it's too big. Yeah.
Wait a minute, you put everything in your bag?
It's a fan, a wand, a compass,
Yeah,
the
it's a lot of smaller
vial.
items.
Does the vial
I just
have a
mean,
lid?
what
It's
about
got a cork top.
Yeah.
what about sharing?
Well, no one else is actively
Well, we're
picking
in-
up the stuff.
I put on the bracers.
I would like to say, hey, wait a minute, hold on, what are you doing?
I'm
Give me something.
I'm
Sure,
gathering the things.
Well, all right, we can split that later. I'm gonna go out and check on.
I gather the things.
Which was the one that was unconscious? Bilfer?
They're
Wilfer?
Bilfred.
Bilfred, supposedly.
I checked his heartbeat.
I would too like to examine him
Sure.
with medical precision.
Okay.
Are you a proficient musician?
I assume medicine roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm just waiting for your call.
Our
13.
rolls are off the charts today.
13. You can discern by the color of his veins and stuff that he was killed by poison. And you see that it kind of stems from his finger. And from that, you can assume it's when they write in blood.
The blood has been tainted by the contract. The people that likely signed a contract are dead.
Yeah. So that's why they're required to write in blood, so that she can prick them and poison them, and somehow it activates when she dies.
I have terrible news. We need to return to Netherflame.
Oh boy.
Imagine Duffy, a boy.
Boy.
Wait, so the
Well, I've searched the room.
So when
Oh,
they,
I want the chest as well. I'm gonna take the chest.
So to sign their contracts,
Yeah.
she pricked their finger to get the blood going, and that prick implanted like a what do you call that? Like a sleeper poison that would activate when she died.
No, then we didn't really
Yeah.
assume.
Yep.
Wonder if there's a cure.
So
So
Well, she's dead.
the chest of holding, it has it written on it that it holds 2 people. And
Yeah. There's written instructions for it as well as and
does
if
it change weight? Like, does it become heavier?
No, this thing weighs 5 pounds.
Okay.
it's a bag of holding in chest form.
2 by
Carrying
2
it
by
under
2
my
by 2.
arm.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring the chest with me.
Okay.
And then
Duffy's underneath your arm.
Yeah, I was about to say. All right,
oh, you have the chest?
it's under my arm.
I am gonna hop in the chest.
You monster.
You hop in the chest, and there's a ladder downwards. You kind of skip the ladder. You jump
Okay.
down.
You just dive in.
It's only like 10 feet deep,
Right.
so it's not too dangerous. But there are shelves all along it's like a little room, 5 by 5-ish,
Oh.
with shelves all around it.
This is some Fantastic Beast shit.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of where I got the inspiration.
Oh,
That's
I,
right.
I never saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start putting objects on the shelf
Sure.
of the chest.
Oh, that's funny.
All the different things that we picked up.
Yeah.
The artifacts.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. It doesn't just eject you. It ejects all the stuff with great force,
Oh.
Oh.
as well as you. If you try and put more than 2 people in there.
What about a javelin of lightning?
Wow.
And whoever's
Doubles the distance.
Flame
Yeah.
tongue.
All
Javelin of lightning.
Holy Avenger,
Holy
Defender, like,
Right?
Yeah.
Just, ah!
just you.
Chaos arrows,
Holding them.
Various.
All of a sudden,
Time to bring the rock.
cameo by Dritz Dwarf.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
Yo, actually, I'd be down at some point. If you guys want to use me as a fucking cannonball.
But what about the
makes
other
sense.
guy?
What do you mean the
weird.
other guy? He'd be
Okay, because
dead.
3 people have to be in there.
Yeah, 3 people.
Yeah.
Well, we need 1 cannonball and 2 that are willing to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah.
3 humanoids.
Oh,
They could
That's
be
right.
they could be dead.
They could be dead.
Oh!
Just take Wilford and Belford with you.
Yeah, Wilford. Yeah.
Captain, they're assaulting us with dead corpses.
I thought we were fucked. I thought we were
It's
the
like an
pirates.
orc tribe.
That's too much for me,
Even
man.
we don't stink that low.
That's too much for me.
Good on them. That's recycling.
Reduce recycle.
Reduce.
Yeah, you reuse before you recycle. Let me tell you. There's a reason it's before it in the list.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I suppose we're heading out, right?
We should return to Nether Flame.
That being said, I don't say that because I'm in a chest.
That's fair.
Are there any other places we need to explore in here?
Well, we could continue
Where's
exploring.
that?
I say there's nothing down the big ring.
I
We
love,
should probably check down
I
this
love
cap
the little
too, though.
dunce cap we've seen.
Yeah, right. The dunce cap. Which way are we leaving? Are we going up the ladder or are we going
I'd
over
say
there?
we should go check out the rest of the hallways with the hat.
Okay. I do the same thing.
Yeah, we're all gonna fall behind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I stick my head out of the
Anything down
chest
these
and
paths?
look around?
Yep.
Okay. I occasionally pop my head out of the chest to make sure I know where I am.
Lemming
Basically.
style.
He's like a gopher.
Yeah.
Anything down this hallway?
Nope.
Anything,
Anything
in
in
that
that
room?
room?
In that room, there's a door.
Can I set up a bedroll and
I open the
take
door.
a short rest
I'm gonna
Fish.
die.
in the
It's,
chest?
it's only like standing space, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 5 by 5, including the shelves.
Oh, including. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
So
why.
really, it's only like a 3 by 3,
Right.
2 by 2 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, room for a hammock.
Yeah.
You
You
can
can
get a
sit down and lean against stuff.
Yeah. So if is there a position in which I could rest? You think? if I really tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really tried.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a roll, a dexterity,
Roll a dexterity save.
Roll a
Or
dex-
dex check.
a dex check to see if I can get myself in a comfortable resting position inside the chest.
Sure. Nope.
No,
It's uncomfortable.
It's
You elected to try and sleep on a shelf. It did not work.
didn't work.
No.
Yeah.
You stand and lean, and that's not too bad.
All right. I'll try. I'll doze off.
Okay.
Hard lean.
Hard lean.
Sideways.
Yeah, you come in. There is a door here leading to a small room. And it basically just contains pictures of two separate families. Yeah, humans. With one of them has a wife, or at least a partner, and 2 children. The other one has a wife and 1 child.
Do I recognize any of them? Do they look?
Do a history check. Or investigation, whichever one you like better.
13.
13. The eyes of one of them kind of reminds you of the eyes of of Wilfred.
Oh,
They weren't fuck people?
they weren't always fuck people.
Weird. Whatever.
I leave the photos. I leave.
Not my problem.
I.
What is this Black Mirror shit?
Yeah.
No.
Or is that what the name of the show is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, time out. Were they elves?
Humans.
Humans.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen them in the city, or the elven city.
No.
Okay. Well, then I.
You know that they were under a year's service.
Yes, I know. But I mean, if I don't know where to look, I'm not gonna look for them.
Wait a minute, what?
This could be the Toad's family.
Oh.
It is the toad.
I
Probably is.
I thought,
Says the voice from inside the chest.
Just hands and chin on the chest. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
That's the family.
Yeah.
Does the chest have a handle?
Yeah, it's got handles on both sides.
If one were to tip the chest sideways, would all the components inside still stay?
Yep, they'd stay fine.
Will the chest stay closed?
Yeah, it's got a lock on the front.
Okay, so
You're gonna lock
make
it
sure
in.
that's locked, and I'm gonna hold it by the one hand and the one hand.
Okay. Do you have a key?
Well, that's why I was making sure it was locked, so it doesn't stay locked.
What?
It doesn't stay locked.
It stays locked.
It stays locked.
Yeah, it wasn't locked when you had the chest.
So how did I lock it?
You closed the padlock. I said there's a big padlock on the front.
I thought that was already locked and Duffy unlocked.
Congratulations, you just murdered Duffy.
Okay. Well, Duffy's stuck in there.
Wait, wait.
Who lives in a chest in Dungeons and Dragons? It's
So-
Dukes.
Okay, hold on here. We're gonna take a second.
Wait.
So it gets real dark.
I lock it.
Go fucking
Time out.
dark.
I lock it. I turn it on its side. I don't give it a second thought. I don't think anyone really saw what happened.
No.
So I attempt to climb the ladder, just to see where I am.
See what's going on.
And the hatch won't open.
I bang on the hatch.
You don't hear anything. Wonderful.
Is my butterfly in the chest with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So I mean, like I guess I bang, nothing. No.
No.
God. Didn't one of us see him go in there?
I guess.
Oh, they know he's in there. He's been popping in and out.
Yeah.
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 The
We know.
question is, did anyone see me lock it and turn it on its side?
So I guess.
I went into that
I guess
room.
I head down the ladder.
I'm with you.
And I'm gonna
so
do
yeah.
another deck save because I might be in here for a while. I crit, okay?
Dude, you managed to like fold yourself in the most majestic of ways
He has become proficient in the.
in shelf sleeping.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna take a long rest.
Depending on how long you're in there, yeah, of course.
I'm gonna sleep.
so funny.
I mentioned big padlock.
He
I
did.
thought, I
He
just
did.
thought it was locked.
I know,
and
that's
he
fine, it's not a big deal.
unlocked
A
it.
That's
single
so
tear
funny. That's
goes
so
down my
funny.
face.
They have forsaken me.
They have. Where are my friends taking me? This is so scary.
Have I
It's
found
not dark in there,
happiness?
It's not dark.
Yeah,
okay.
there's a weird orb of light in the top. It's just like
Okay.
yeah.
So, anyways, I suppose I see you lock this chest while he's in there.
Do you?
Do you?
I'm with you, yeah.
Do you see it?
Roll.
You locked it?
Roll.
What, were you being stealthy about it?
No,
or did
but
you, like,
Just
stealthily
because you're
flip a
standing with
chest
me
and
doesn't
lock
mean
it?
you notice that I did this.
Just roll an investigation check.
Fucking, like, way
Yeah,
too
you
much.
you definitely hear the
19.
click if something clicks like, wait, do we have a key for that? That clicks in your
Yeah.
head.
Did you?
He
unlock the
tells you
chest?
that.
Yeah.
Do we have a key for that?
Well, I figured someone did.
You know what
As far
happens
as I
when we
saw,
ask-
Do
You
I have a
walked into the
key in
room.
the chest?
No, thank God.
Okay.
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah.
Because that would have been game over for Duffy.
And so
Build a new
Duffy
character.
Dukes found happiness in death. Sweet,
This is
slow
my Duffy.
starvation.
It's a chest. It's Duffy. Help him! It's been months.
We need a magical locksmith.
He's probably alive.
It's an interdimensional
There's a
portal.
chance, right?
Every time stops.
Do you have any sort of magic that can open locks?
Knock.
And
Are you a cleric?
I am a cleric, yes.
When do you get knocked?
Knock is for wizards.
I thought knock was like.
Not
Very meta.
Not this one.
You have to take it
Well,
to
it
a fucking.
means we are not leaving until we
We
find
find
the
the key.
key. Well done, Farrier.
Side quest! People in the village have died.
I was
but
just
wait,
thinking
our
about
friend is
carrying-
locked in a chest.
I'm so happy.
Why is Duffy in the chest? That's the real question. I think that was a mistake.
Because it said 2 people could fit in the chest and wanted to
you
go into the
instantly just
chest.
think, oh, if we can fit 2 people, I might as well go in.
Oh, I lied. It's for bards, sorcerers, and wizards.
Oh, I think I might know where the key is.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, I
Go
think I
grab
do
it.
too.
It might be at the bottom of the water. The hag drowned in.
Though she might have the key on her. Well,
Yeah, I agree. I think
let's go
so.
check.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Wait, okay. What if I bring the chest to the bottom of the water and then open? Will all the water go in? And then will everything get shot out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you fucking around with this chest? We're gonna create a dimension rift and the thing's gonna be over!
Like I said,
What a
I've never-
shit ending,
Like
Will!
I've said, I've never seen it happen, and I'm very eager to see it. I'm aiming for the black hole end.
So
Go
Nick,
back here.
for future episodes, you should know to have some sort of dimensional rift tearing thematic ready to be gone.
I'm ready.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Farius is never getting a bag of holding.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
We all die?
calamity.
Absolute command.
Miller's just like,
Weren't as smart as I thought.
Alright,
they were.
well, I guess seeing as
I go back to
I'm
this
intelligent, not wise.
seeing as I'm a fucking moron,
And I make
and
an
by moron I
investigation
mean
check.
risky,
room to find a key.
Sure.
I'm gonna go dive back into the
Investigation?
disgusting
Yeah.
water.
20.
Okay. It's
I look very carefully, tearing
you guys
down
take the
everything.
journal with you or no?
I have it, yeah.
You have it.
It's in the box.
Okay.
It's in the box.
What's in the
What was I'm looking for perception, not investigation. What was the roll though?
I mean, when I mean investigation, I'm physically tearing down books looking for keys.
It's not so much investigation.
It's more like,
No.
where the fuck's this
I
key?
still want perception.
Okay.
What is your perception roll? With that roll you have.
It
Oh,
It was a 17 on the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so 17 plus wisdom?
Perception.
19?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You find it. You find 3 keys
Ah!
on the shelves.
Use
them all.
Of one.
I used all of them. Or once. at
One of them
least.
works.
Okay. Do I take note which one works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of
I
the other two.
write. No.
Or actually, yeah, the keys.
They're keys!
I mean, yeah, as soon as you use one on a door, it disappears anyway, so. Right? Legend
Okay,
is other
so
logic.
it unlocks, and we see Duffy in there sleeping.
I cry myself to sleep.
He's out cold.
Yeah. I'm just gonna close the box and lock it up again and grab the key.
No.
No.
No. I take the padlock.
I'm gonna carry this however it's comfortable. He's sleeping.
It's
We'll unlock it when he wakes up.
how big is this box?
We won't
3
know
feet
when he wakes up.
by 3 feet.
by
I unlock it every
By 2
couple
feet.
hours.
So about the
Well,
size
what
of
do we
this
need?
this end.
He's our
table.
secret weapon.
Why do
a
we
lizard
leave-
in a box.
Why do we leave you in charge?
It's what every adventuring party needs. A lizard folk in a box.
Oh my god.
Wizards of the
Go
Coast.
get him, Duffy.
Wizards of the Coast. You need to be writing another, like, a treasure vault book and have a lizard in a box.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it should be a thing.
Oh.
That's what this episode's called, Lizard in a Box.
Wow.
All right. Well, congratulations. You found all the stuff in the dungeon.
Right.
Nick's like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Does-
I don't see a problem. If I'm the one carrying this, I'm going to do it comfortably.
Does
I have
this,
a great.
Does this box
I
not
think that
close?
is a great risk to leave you in
if the
charge of
padlock's
people's
not on?
lives right now.
So-
it's more likely to open, but
Why?
it'll stay closed because it has like a flap
Yeah.
that goes around.
Okay,
So it's fine. Is
I-
he dead?
I close the
So wait,
flap.
Serious down
Does
the
time pass differently in the chest?
No.
Okay.
I close the box and I tie a piece of rope.
Oh yeah,
Over
that's
the
so
opening.
much different than a lock we have the key for.
What if we lose the key?
Well, that would not be my fault.
Yes.
I am not responsible
I
for
underst-
any of the key handles.
That's why I'm taking the key in the padlock.
Yes, okay.
After
tie
some
a rope.
deliberation.
Okay.
And then I'm-
So you just use a rope to keep it closed.
You can have the box,
Okay,
and it will
I'm gonna
stay
turn it on
closed.
the side and carry it by the one handle.
Okay, sure.
Why don't we just not padlock it?
That
He
That-
used
yeah,
a
we
rope
tied it
instead.
with the rope instead.
Okay,
and I
you can cut the rope.
took
That's
the
fine.
padlock.
Good.
You guys made it sound like Duffy almost died.
Fucking fairy.
Crisis
Dude.
averted, guys. It's all good.
If Duffy
Thank
had
God.
looked for a key and brought it in there,
He would have died.
that's it.
Well, I would have broken
I don't
the
know
box.
many wizards with knock around here.
I would have broken the box.
In fact, sorcerers and bards also don't exist.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's funny.
all right. So you guys are going to leave the place.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Which way? This way?
I think the way we came in would be safest.
I think so too.
Okay.
Me 5.
All right. So you guys exit out. As you're walking through like the water to get out of the lake,
Yeah.
you can feel it starting to like become moist and like damp and
Actual water.
starting to become water.
Nope. Going fast.
You guys walk a little faster and you're fine.
Oh fuck buckets.
But you basically
Excuse me, Mickey.
I think it was Chuck that said that in an earlier episode. I was like,
buckets.
I'm gonna use that.
yeah.
Fuck.
Basically, as you guys get out of the lake, you look back and you see the lake. You don't even see it. You kind of just feel it, the water coming together again and becoming still.
So it like un-Jesus itself.
It unmoses itself. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Moses, right?
Yeah.
Well, shall we
Looks
add
like
that?
we're never getting back in
Are
there.
you still wearing the hat?
Yep.
There are no pixies flying around.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Contracts.
Oh.
As you walk through the forest, if you're still wearing the hat, you're gonna see like dead pixies in a few places.
God damn, they all
Does
signed
not
contracts to
bode
have the
well.
porkers win.
Oh my gosh. It's so bad. They're just loyal fans.
They just really wanted a victory here, man.
They just
Did the
really
Porkers
love
win a game?
They really
You'll
love
never know.
sports.
They're,
Never
the,
know,
they're the
yeah.
fucking Leafs fans of this world.
Yeah.
Next year, there's always next year.
Next year.
Oh.
All right, so you guys walk back to the clearing. It's only like a couple hours back to the clearing, maybe like an hour.
There's just bodies falling from the tree.
They're more like floating.
Yeah, they're all leaves. Elf
Yeah.
people are just leaves.
The air doesn't feel as murky. The ground is stiffening up a little bit, and light is shining through the trees a lot.
Job well done, everyone. Forest back to normal.
Is the forest still dying?
It almost feels like the kind of dying that you have after a forest fire. So there's kind
It's
of
like a rebirth.
yeah
Okay.
yeah sort of like a Renaissance fire forest. Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Renaissance, yes. I love the Renaissance festival.
It's almost as good as the Szechuan sauce.
I want my fucking sauce, Morty.
That's all this was about. I don't want that damn
seasons.
Szechuan.
This is the 9th episode. 9 seasons.
Huh?
Closest thing, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you guys arrive back to your cart. Sin and Tara are waiting in the cart.
Perfect. They didn't die.
It's honestly, it's only like late afternoon maybe at this point. 3, 4 o'clock.
I go up to Sinatara and say, "Has anybody come down from that elevator?"
No.
I say we leave. We did not do well by these people. I don't think they're gonna want us around.
How do you know? Yeah.
Well,
I
they
agree.
all had contracts and all the pixies are dead. And the fucking frog people. So I would assume everyone up there is not doing so hot.
I think we should go and look for survivors.
You should look for survivors and due respect to the dead.
Well, we could make it pros and cons.
Oh dear lord.
Will you do us the
Pro,
honors?
we never know. We don't have to live with guilt.
I already feel
Con.
I already have guilt.
I already feel it.
I already know what we did.
I was a child and I attacked a
As
hag.
far as I'm concerned, it's that Schrodinger thing. It's like
They could or not
dead,
be.
could be alive. Either way, I don't.
Now,
think
you know that moment when I was locked in a box?
Schrodinger's lizard.
Schrodinger's Duffy. The box is locked. Is he dead or is he alive? I have no idea.
Has anybody else gone in that box?
Until we open the box, he will be both.
It does exist.
Wait, it's a
as
5
well.
by 5 and it can fit 2 people.
Oh,
Yep.
2 by 2.
2 by.
It's like
Oh,
5 by
inside.
5, but that includes the shelves.
Yikes! And it can fit 2 people.
2 people just standing.
That'd
You
be
gotta
very
like
close.
rotate around each other.
Like if you and I were in there, that'd
And
be
like
pretty
standing
fucking
and like
close.
maybe one person leaning on the ladder, like up on the ladder a little bit.
Right.
It fits 2 people. That's it.
Right.
Mhm.
And it rejects anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't fit 2 people comfortably.
Not at all.
No. Unless you crit your sleep
Oh.
roll.
I have become shelf.
Yeah.
I am.
Is there like a
Are we
permanent?
going- are we going
Is
up?
there a permanent lizard notch now?
I,
where
I
I
would like
sleep?
to go up.
Two. I think we.
We owe them.
We owe them.
I owe them.
We need to go and make sure that some people are okay.
It was the will of the gods. It was the will of gods. Will of the gods.
It was the will
Helios
of
told us to do it. That's our excuse.
There's a metaphor here.
I'm so sorry. I forgot one piece of information back in the dungeon. In that room where you saw 2 pictures of the families, you also saw another picture of a very young looking version of your father.
Fuck!
And a woman.
Ah.
You're fucking with me.
No, you're welcome to take it if you want.
Ah, I took it.
Okay, good.
No.
The woman is not your mother.
Ah. Ooh.
Plot thickens.
Is she Elven?
Yep.
Ah! What is happening?
He looks about like he was your age in the time the picture was taken.
History check on the woman.
Sure.
Does she look like the lady from who he trained under, or who he trained under?
Trying to. Nope.
It is okay. I will come to you and say, it is okay. We will look. We will check we will send a letter to your family.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to make a roll.
he could be dead.
And Nick,
Thank
I
you,
want you to
Ferius.
tell me. So you're gonna pick a good
Well, I'm
set of
just saying,
numbers,
it makes
either
sense.
odd or positive, or odd or even.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you pick?
Even.
Even. Okay, even is the positive result. Okay, I don't faint.
Dude, you really don't faint.
I'm immune to fainting. I'm sorry, I'm overriding.
So yeah, as Chance is trying to comfort Mickey and be like, he's probably fine. I'm like, well, I mean, everyone else that made a contract's dead.
I didn't say it was probably fine.
Probably assume that could be dead. He could be dead.
I'm having existential crisis.
No, I know. I'm just letting you know to try and settle the doubt. There's a good chance he's dead.
Oh, good.
Just so you're not in doubt. That's the worst. I think that's the worst. Is not knowing.
Fuck.
And
Buckets.
he's probably dead.
Oh.
Does this woman look like the hag?
No.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Dad painter
They,
head.
they are just corrupt fey creatures, and like elves are kind of
No.
fey. But no.
Thought I was a half elf, but I'm a half hag.
Hag.
Oh shit. We need to get up there.
We need to get up there now.
Oh.
I run up to the elevator.
I apologize for my screaming.
It's okay.
Oh.
Do you have the chest?
Yeah.
In the elevator
Okay.
is.
I just want to know whether you keep bringing it with you or whether you're leaving it.
He-
Carrying it.
Oh, okay. alright.
He's sitting in the elevator, and he's basically just like consoling himself. He looks like he's beside himself, just
What
sitting
happened?
Say, are you okay?
there.
What was his name again?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I can't remember. I'm sorry. Is everything okay?
Cannon.
While this is happening, I'm fashioning rope with the chest handles to make it into a backpack where the top of the chest is on top, but it's
Okay. He just says, I don't know. Everyone just dropped.
Everyone?
Well, most.
Other survivors. Apart from yourself, of course.
I saw a few people walking around. I've heard a few cries from a few houses. There's so many children without parents, I assume.
It is our duty.
We must help these
We
people.
must raise them.
No, we must bring them to Asmodeus.
I don't think we can bring a whole village to Asmodeus.
We will teach them to use the Force.
Can I
I
hear
think
anything
midichlorians
inside
are
that?
high.
They're too old.
Well,
I think a better option.
think of it as like a little pocket dimension.
Right. Okay.
So,
I think a better option is to send Asmodeus' troops here.
That's what I mean.
So we should return.
Yeah, we should. Oh, that's like 5 days trip. Or
The hag's gone. I'm sure they will survive 5 days.
as long as there's an adult in their midst.
What?
Are you-
the elevator
Chance,
guy?
Master Chance, are you ageist?
The,
Children do not know how to cook. They're going to eat raw meat and die.
these are
Or
elves.
each other.
They don't eat
Oh
meat.
my god. Mickey, what's wrong?
We've entered the darkest timeline.
this is the darkest time.
We've already
You're
killed
gonna
an
eat
entire
raw
village.
meat.
Why not just continue?
It's a real problem.
It's fucking turns into children of the
Eat each
corn.
other all the time. Kids will be kids, right?
It was the Children of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. I
Lord
don't
of
think
the
we ever
Flies.
tried to eat each other.
I don't know.
I don't remember that Lord of the Flies.
I could have sworn. I didn't read the book.
If it happened in a book, it did probably
Yeah.
happen. Lord of the Flies. The choir boys are all like, "You're gonna own this shit."
They've already started their little gangs.
All right, anyways, back to this.
Back to the
You know
sad
what?
reality.
I
that
really
is
want
this.
to go up in the tree now. What the fuck's going on? You just like get up there, just like kid turns around with blood all over his face.
It's already like Mad Max Wasteland.
It's been like 20 minutes. Everyone's already fucking dead.
But it's all injury.
There's kids with like hockey pads on.
There's just this
like,
one
face
really
paint.
buff kid. Just like bones and blood all around him. Like, who are you?
How long have I been?
I
up
aged
here?
20 years.
What year is it? It's been 20 minutes, bro.
Felt
I'm
like,
pretty good.
felt like an eternity.
All right.
Anyway,
Oh
enough
my
about the
God.
cannibalistic kids.
Anyways,
Cannikins.
Oh.
Can somebody please write a movie about cannibal kids?
Nope.
But as have like a very
Cannibal
magic school
kids.
bus vibe.
I would like to personally take back Will's wish. That's my wish. My wish is to not let Will get that wish.
All right. We go up the.
Yeah, you guys go up. He brings you up. So basically, most of the children who were there are alive. Most. There was the odd one or two who maybe got lost in the woods and met with her and made like a small deal for cookies or something like that.
That was pretty dumb.
Hansel and
You know
Gretel.
what? We did those kids a favor.
Basically.
Darkest timeline.
Took it down. That's not my fault.
Okay, everyone change your alignment to evil.
That's right.
So and then basically, but there are quite a few adults around. The nice part about like an elven community is that they don't really reproduce a hell of a lot because they're alive for such a long time.
Yep.
Right. It's not like they have kids every 20 years.
Yep.
That's true.
fucking. Humans.
So
anyways,
basically, if you spend like a good few hours walking around, knocking on doors and stuff, you guys can gather anyone who's still living, bring them to town hall. You'll end up with maybe like 24 kids from age like 5 to like
50.
100 or 50 or whatever. The younger people, as well as maybe 24 adults at the same time.
I'll be honest, I don't think Farius is making much of an effort to band people together to explain why everyone's dead.
What was the population before?
You knew the population here to be
1,000.
we're at 48 people.
Yeah.
sorry.
We killed.
I just want to know how
99
much time has gone by.
90%?
Because eventually I'll wake up.
Maybe we should put on a concert to
It's
try
been about
and
3
cheer
hours
people
now.
up.
3 hours?
You've gotten a short rest.
To do some
Okay.
of our talent shows stuff. Maybe it'll make them happier.
We know we're good at
Distract
that.
them from the loss.
Do I get spell slots back from short rest?
You'd
Yeah,
say about
as a warlock,
Yeah.
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 450.
There's
Oh,
450.
and there's 48 people left.
That's what you found, yeah.
We killed 90%. Yep, 90%.
We didn't kill 90%. I
I
killed
think we're-
90%.
Yeah, you killed. Yeah. Yep, it was you.
Yep.
You go as you walk past the, or as you walk into the town hall, you see the curator there on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's passed away as well. Yeah. Basically, they all just kind of, when you come in, they say what happened. You can choose to say what happened, or you can choose to say just like come with us, and get everyone together and kind of do a roll call and gather resources and whatever.
You're still in the box.
Up to you guys.
I am still in the box. Can I say I wake up?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So say I wake up. I go up the ladder and I knock on the.
So when you knock on the door this time, it pushes up but gets caught on the rope. So you can feel that you can hear the of the chest trying to open.
Well, he's on your back.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do about it?
Yep, open it.
Okay. Duffy pops out.
What do you?
You missed a lot. Everyone's dead.
I thought I was locked in there.
No.
What the hell happened?
You were locked in there. We opened it. You're
You
fine now.
You developed a regular speech pattern.
That's right.
Wow!
Exactly. Apparently.
This
No.
box is amazing.
So
I didn't mean to do that. Assume that was in my other speech pattern, okay? I'm retconning this bitch. Do I need to say it all in my other speech pattern?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's just have
I think we're
a.
getting to that point in the session where
Let's-
it's like
Reset.
It's all right.
everyone's
Oh my
dead.
god. I thought I got locked up in there.
You did.
What?
We found a key and let you out.
Good. That is ridiculous. What's the deal with that?
Okay, there, Jerry.
Do we
Okay.
all laugh around all these dead bodies?
I hope not.
So I see dead bodies, and I'm gonna kind of wistfully look at my butterfly, and I'm gonna assume one of my butterfly lands on one of the dead bodies, as I attempt to cast Spare the Dying on one of the bodies.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
No.
Oh, a single tear, because they're just dead.
Can raptors cry?
Sure.
This one can.
Velociraptor can.
This one.
This one can.
This raptor feels.
sounds like.
This raptor
When
attempts to
raptors
feel. That's
cry.
right.
I say we leave.
We should at least tell them to come with us.
Well,
We
let's
can't-
get everyone together at town hall and see what they say.
We can't reasonably travel with 48 people.
I mean, we could just follow.
I've done it before in a campaign.
We can tell them the truth.
I would
Yes.
say that's best.
We could also send for help. Or go get help.
Can we at least gather them all at town hall and explain what happened?
Yes.
It's
That
probably
seems
for the
reasonable.
best.
All right. So we spend some time telling everyone to go to the town hall.
Whoever's alive.
I'm gonna walk up to the dead bodies. And
I
go to town-
specifically
Yeah,
am
guys,
walking up to every dead body and asking it to come
get
to
up
town
now!
hall.
Are you alive? If you are, go to town hall.
I'm gonna use-
What's your like little blurb that you say to them?
We have news.
Can we actually? Oh, like to get them to town hall? We can tell you all what's happened, but we want to tell everybody at the same time. Just go to town hall. We'll explain everything there.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some people, it takes a couple hours for them to get
Yeah.
there.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make a booming voice to kind of walking through town to be like
Like,
anybody who is still able-bodied, immediately make your way
Still
to town
able-bodied.
town hall.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to get. I'd say
damn
at
it.
least like
Sorry, we can't have nice
90% of the
things.
people you see at the town hall later that day. How long do you wait until into the evening?
Till we see a decent amount of people. I mean, like anywhere over 35, really.
Okay.
at least all
Sounds
the
good.
adults.
So I put my hands together. Sounds like two rocks. Sounds like this. So, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Think we know why everyone's dead. Mickey, you're up.
It's not all his fault.
No, I know, but Mickey's better at talking. I could paint it for them.
if you want, I can take your place.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd actually appreciate that.
I step up in front of the crowd.
Sure.
I say, listen, you all know that there has been a hag plaguing this town for quite some time now. We were sent here to see if we can make amends with this hag peacefully. And if not, we were not ordered, but willed into eliminating it. We did not know that it would have such dire circumstances.
Furious, noticeably.
We didn't know how many made contracts with this creature. But it seems like the casualties were much higher than we expected.
We are sorry for all of your losses. But if you are willing, we would ask that you would accompany us to Asmodeus so that we may help you in your time of need.
Or at least allow us to bring back some supplies for you so that you may rebuild your city.
Either option.
Okay. Basically, a older elven woman stands up and says, "So who was it that sent you here?"
Mm-mm. Just stare at Mickey.
We were sent by gods? What would you call
Which
them?
gods?
We were specifically told not to
We were specifically told not to.
Not to
share who,
We-
why we were. who
As
sent
We
us
were
and why
told
we
not
sent us.
about the
With-
city affiliation.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Well, I think if we tell them the king
come
sent us,
to-
With the gods. Not Asmodeus.
Sure.
Not.
I mean, say what your character would say.
Yeah, I'd say we were sent by gods. Paladin.
Which god in particular?
Now they're getting picky.
I don't, at this moment, I have no affiliation with a specific god.
That sounds horrible.
I'm a paladin. I don't have a.
we killed your people. We were sent
by
by
the
the
didn't-
gods. We didn't know which ones.
Could have been the Raven Queen. Could have been heroes.
Oh, bad time. Oof. Yeah.
Well, nevertheless, we knew that this hag meant nothing but trouble, and I too have lost my fair share of friends and family. But all we can do is move forward from this and take any help that we can get. I will get the children ready, and we will come to the capital with you. But another a little bit younger male elf, probably like between 200 and 400 years old,
I'm like picturing.
speaks up and he's like, so you came here and decided to play God then?
Nope. Was not the intention.
No.
But it's what you did.
We were here to eliminate a problem that we saw. Was a problem.
Were all those people who died today a problem? Because you did a great job of eliminating them.
I'd like to make it clear that the Hague intended to continue to spread these contracts, putting more and more lives at risk for pretty much as long as she possibly could, and gain more power in the world, and eventually dominion.
Well, those fools knew what they were doing by making contracts with her.
Okay?
What about the rest?
And so why are you so upset if you can understand that?
There was disease spreading through this forest as well. It was almost to this village here.
The only
Disease in
reason-
trees would have resulted in
So
fallen trees.
if you're saying it would have been better to live under her rule for all eternity than put an end to it before it began.
Who knows if it would have spread that far?
Oh, she
She
was,
had full intentions of it. I can
full-
guarantee it.
I think
She
me-
said as much.
She also mentioned that she met you in port towns.
Yeah.
That where we
Oh,
first
yeah. She traveled far and wide.
we came from a far off land, and if she can reach that far, who knows what she could have done to this place.
Any individuals who decide not to are not forced to come with us to the capital. You do have your own will.
We are just offering as much assistance as is required.
We are deeply sorry.
I don't like the rock.
He has,
He's quite abrasive at times.
he has that effect on people.
I'm just saying what makes sense.
Also smiling in our grief.
I'm not smiling. Farius is not smiling.
Farius is.
Okay, Farius wouldn't be smiling.
Oh dear.
You've done a lot of laughing.
That's Will. That's me. I'm laughing. There's a difference. It's not like our characters actually talked about
Oh my
cannibal
God.
fucking children.
Hey, we've talked about some shit that's become canon.
Yeah.
This could become canon.
Oh no.
Cannibal children.
Oh my god.
Well, either way, I don't appreciate the meddling of outsiders who clearly didn't make the right decision in my eyes.
Well, what would you rather have us done?
I don't know.
Let's leave the
No,
argument.
no, I
later.
just am curious.
I don't know. Perhaps found a way to differentiate from the innocent and the foolish. My son was 8 years old.
Yep.
He made a mistake and he was innocent.
All right.
But what would the difference have been if we had identified who was innocent and who was foolish?
Then an 8-year-old boy wouldn't have died.
No, he already made the contract. It was game over at that point.
I have to agree with my furry friend over there.
It's an unfortunate situation, but by ending one of the contracts, we had to end all of the contracts.
It wasn't a give or take situation. It
We
was
couldn't
all or
just
nothing.
choose.
It was either
I have a list.
No.
either
showed
we
them the
end
pros
the
and cons
contracts
list.
that have been made up until this point,
I showed them the pros and cons list.
or we allow her to wander and spread further than she already has. And she had made it quite clear that she has already wandered from somewhere else before.
She wanted to make friends with a very ancient beast.
Mm.
You know, the one in the Great Lake.
Have you heard
Now
of
we're
it?
speaking of fairy tales.
Yep. Well, anyway, she didn't think it was a fairy tale. She definitely wanted to make friends with that thing and then become even more powerful.
But even without that beast, she still had influence over many people.
You
said
basically just see like this guy's blood boiling.
Oh.
Mhm. He's just mad.
Of course.
He's going to just curse at you for a minute or two. And he's gonna just basically say, I'm gonna go to the land of the Red Bannermen where the gods don't hold any right. And he asks you who's with him. A few of the older children go with him or outside with him, as well as like maybe one or two adults. And they storm off.
I'm gonna. Did they leave right away, or they're getting ready?
They're getting up and ready to leave the town hall.
Okay. As soon as I hear the Red Bannerman, I think to myself, I'm gonna make a letter of admittance, helping them get into the border. Usually, Dragonborns are very skeptical of elves, seeing as half elves are slaves to them.
Yeah.
Full on out slaves. Yep.
Cool.
So I'm gonna try and help them get in. If
Okay, you can do that after the talk here.
Here's a bunch more slaves!
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, we're gonna go to
Yeah.
the lands where we'll be enslaved.
Nah, take that. That's what you get for not following us.
And then the rest of the people basically just look to you for when you guys are leaving and what they should be doing.
Meet us at the base of the tree in 2 hours.
we're leaving right. It's almost night.
Meet us at the base of the tree in the morning.
Tomorrow at dawn.
In the custom of this town, we should have a mass funeral for all of the individuals who've passed today. If any of the remaining individuals here know the customs
400.
of this town and can lead us in how to help you do this, please help us help you.
410.
About, yep.
All right.
Monster kill.
Finish them.
Awful.
Monster.
All right. So anyway, you guys managed to put together some sort of funeral. It becomes more a memorial than anything. You guys don't bring all the bodies to wherever. Everyone seems to be pretty beside themselves. Some of them find comfort. What?
A real fast way to get all these
Oh,
bodies out of the tree is just keep throwing them in the chest.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just keep tossing them in.
Terrible person.
Okay.
What do you think he gave us the chest? No! That's obviously the reason.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So by the time you gather everyone together, it's about 11 o'clock. How do you guys want to do your memorial thing?
Confetti.
I am in.
Oh God.
I am beside myself with regret and sadness.
Clearly, yeah.
Dead body cannon.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Yeah, every time you load it up with 3 shots, they all go at once. It's like a shotgun. Do they like splay out, or do they all?
Straight up.
It's all just straight up.
Wait a minute.
Before the funeral, I would have gone down to the cart and looked for some very nice-looking herbs and plant life that I've kept, and I'll bring it upwards and lay it on the ground in the middle of wherever we're having this ceremony.
Sure.
I'm assuming the elves have a ritual for.
Yeah. So like that older woman who kind of acts as a mentor for she's like a village elder almost. She proposes you guys actually burn down the great tree.
I see. As long as you guys are not coming back here,
No, she really doesn't.
I can help you with that.
Yes, they have like a. It's kind of what you do is you burn down a tree and plant a new tree when someone dies, in their culture here. So their idea was to burn down the great tree that represented Nether Flame and plant another one before they leave.
My only concern is how do we control that fire?
Leave it to them.
Okay.
Fantastic.
That's sad, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's definitely like a more looking forward, and it's kind of interesting because it doesn't look like this is the worst thing she's seen in her many years.
Jeez.
Melancholy.
She's been around for some of the bigger wars,
Right.
so this is something. But she definitely sees the end justifies the mean philosophy. She's like, well, these people passed away, so the world didn't have to, kind of thing. And she tries to project that philosophy onto the children, so they don't feel awful.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Total resentment.
Yeah. And she's basically just trying not to create supervillains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll for creating non-supervillains.
Basically, yeah. By the time 11 o'clock rolls around, you and Will need to roll a Constitution save.
17.
Okay. You're going to take 16 damage. I'll
Oh shit.
wait for Will to come back. Did anyone else get poisoned by the water?
I didn't
No,
go
it was
in
just
water.
Will and I.
Nope.
Just you and Will. Okay. And then I want everyone else to roll a con save at the same time.
Oh yeah. So something
Actually-
between the episodes. Nick informed us the water in the hag's lair was poisonous.
It's a poison called Midnight Tears.
Oh shit.
So at the stroke of midnight, it hits you with a wave of damage.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Concept?
were we rolling? Because I got my.
I want everyone actually to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Oh,
Cause
all
I-
of us?
Yeah, everybody.
Because
Crit.
guess what I rolled?
What'd you roll?
Crit.
A 6, eh?
Oh, I fucking A did.
Flat
Hey.
20.
19.
Okay.
But with my 6, I have 12.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say basically this is about the time you guys are about to go to bed. You got 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready for a TKO.
I'm gonna do this individually for everybody. Ryan, would you roll?
I got a 19 save,
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Who's up?
Basically, when you're about to go to sleep, something clicks in your head and you just kind of start babbling, murmuring random stuff. It's just like a slight tinge of madness from the traumatic event over the day. It goes away after about 20 seconds, and you regain anything. You found a wave of like, oh, It was kind of like a PTSD thing. Roll a con save. At midnight.
16.
31 damage.
What?
Midnight Tears was in the water. At midnight, you make a con save and you take damage if you fail.
Would I have taken 64 damage? Or what, that a 16 was a fail?
Yeah, it was a 17 DC.
How much, sorry?
31. And then roll a wisdom save when you're about to go to bed that night.
12.
12? Okay. I'll do you next then.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan goes babbling right before he goes to bed. You guys notice this as well, unless otherwise. You are going to do...
Ha-cha-cha.
This actually works quite well.
It's
So-
intense.
You suffer from a madness for the next day, I believe.
Madness.
Yeah. Oh. Actually, for the next 3 days.
What does that mean?
So your madness is actually the character regards the source of the madness with intense revulsion, as if affected by antipathy. As if affected by antipathy.
Antipathy?
Antipathy, whatever. There's an antipathy
I have
spell
no sympathy or empathy for anything.
for especially the source of the madness.
What is
Look, I am confused about the source of the madness thing.
So basically, you guys have been through a very traumatic event, and some sort of like,
So no feeling towards the death of all these people.
yeah, basically. Would you roll?
Flat 20.
About 20? Okay, so yours is short term. Basically, before you go to sleep, you just lose all feeling of everything, and you're stunned and like paralyzed for a minute.
But I just want to feel.
And when you roll,
I got a 12 as well.
oh 12? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do long-term madness. It'll last for 20 hours. Oh man.
No, don't be saying that. Don't be giving me none of that.
I'm gonna let you decide what it is, as long as I agree to it.
No,
You-
what
you-
did you get?
You suffer from very powerful delusions
Cool.
for the next day. You can choose what they are. I'll just say if they're severe enough.
Can they be ghost pixies?
So it's whatever you like, what you think Mickey would go to.
I think during the next 20 hours, there's going to be periods where I relive the brief conversation I had with Greywater when I infiltrated his office.
Okay.
And I'm just going to visualize him in front of me, and I'm going to be
And you're gonna
reliving
speak.
that conversation.
Okay, cool. And then Sanka, right before you go to sleep, you suffer from very vivid hallucinations. I'm gonna say of drowning.
I didn't
Ooh.
water.
I'm
So-
just gonna say of drowning.
Okay.
So to add on that,
Suffocating, basically.
to add on to my delusion, it's going to play out as if I didn't succeed.
Okay.
So it's going to get potentially hostile.
Okay, cool. So that's for the next day for you. I can't remember what I rolled. Yeah, yours was 90 hours, right?
Yeah, 3 days.
3 days.
So you said
told me.
mine went away?
Yeah, yours is only like a minute, 30 seconds kind of thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So basically,
What about Timmy?
all right. Timmy definitely.
Timmy!
I'm looking out from a man.
He passed. He's gonna take short term. I'm actually gonna say Timmy's paralyzed
Okay.
for the next
4 days.
60 hours.
Oh!
Put him in the chest.
I mean,
Yes. Yeah. Basically, when you guys wake up, Timmy does not move, and his eyes are wide open. He's staring forward.
I thought he
Did Timmy make a contract?
No, I decided Timmy was even more shocked by all this.
No, that's what Farius asked.
Yeah.
And Timmy doesn't move.
Do we regain HP from our sleep?
Yeah, you guys get your long rest.
Like even Will and I with the poison?
Yeah. So basically, at midnight, you guys were still moving around.
Okay.
And you took that just like a big hit. And the reason I did these madnesses was it was just more to like help you guys figure out maybe what this event did to your character. These are just like quantifiable
It does
things.
work out based on what I was thinking for various anyways.
Okay, yeah. So just so you guys know, this isn't to punish you or anything. This is just to give you an insight of what your character might be feeling after this. Yeah. So you guys get the band ready to go.
I go to Farius because he was the only one who else jumped in the water. I'm gonna say, did you feel strange last night?
Yes.
As if you got punched in
Oh,
the
yeah.
stomach?
Yeah.
It must have been.
In fact, I felt as though exactly half of my life force was taken away.
Myself as well.
Half
Actually,
of my hips.
over half of my hips.
No,
Interesting.
If he had failed, he would have died.
I would have straight up died.
You only took half damage?
Yep.
That's funny. I should have been
We
ranking last
must
night.
try and find a cure for this.
gods.
Did
Well, do you think it's like a lingering poison?
it might be?
You don't feel anything?
Did
I don't feel anything. Thanks for asking.
what
Well, I
did we
guess,
find in the room? Did we find anything that the journal?
How about that vial? There's a vial.
There was a vial.
But also, I call over Raxaros. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
So
Yes.
that water wasn't so good for us. We're hurting a little bit. Anything you guys can actually, and Mickey too.
I can
Anything
help.
you guys can do to help us out?
Lay on hands.
Sorry, with what
5
now?
points.
Brilliant.
Take away your condition.
When you do it, you feel that there was nothing to take away.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just a one-time thing. But you still use the 10 points of, or
Yeah.
5 at least for one person.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Just to make sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was rude.
What about Timmy?
That's a hefty fucking
Timmy didn't go in
poison.
the water.
Well, yeah, but he's
96.
paralyzed for 2 days.
Timmy's paralyzed for 60 hours.
Yeah.
2 days.
So I'm gonna
No, two and a half.
2.5 days.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna like shake Timmy a bit.
He's still breathing.
Be gentle.
He's just not moving.
I am scared.
I
I'm
will-
sure you'll be fine.
Timmy.
I
His,
will tend to him.
his snake lays across his chest, basically from like here to here, just like horizontal with him.
I let you know that I will tend to him with some medicinal herbs,
Cleric.
Okay.
and we have
Okay.
Mickey's help as well.
Yes,
we go?
everyone is meeting at the town hall.
No,
You
I
should
told
go.
him to meet us at the base of the tree
Base of tree.
in the morning.
Sorry.
Well, base of the ashes, basically.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't
That.
burned the tree down yet.
Sorry, character.
No, they
I thought
did,
we
at
did
night,
last
the
night.
memorial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We did
they
last night,
burned
yeah.
the tree. It burned for most of the night. Some people didn't go to sleep. They just watched the thing burn in reflection.
I'm gonna stay up with them then.
It's kind of nice though. When you guys get up in the morning, there's kind of like a sense of optimism, even in these dark times. People are some of the children, especially, are kind of excited. Maybe they don't fully realize what happened, but they're kind of excited to be going to the capital. People, I think, just want to walk past this. Is kind of the feeling that you guys get, and they look to you guys for the guidance there. That's about it.
I will, whenever I get the chance to, if someone comes up to me and asks me like if I can do anything, I immediately help them with it, everything.
Yeah, the elder woman, she gathered the other adults, and they gathered enough food for like a 20-day trip.
Wow.
Good.
If anybody comes up to Farius and asks for help, I'm just gonna tell them to help themselves.
Yeah, they definitely really don't take to you at all. Yeah.
Expected.
And anytime you go through a fit, they try to help you at first, but if it happens more and more, they're gonna stop helping you and just kind of back off, kind of scared like.
It's written in red.
They also come to you. You're the most charismatic, and you were the one who delivered the words to them, so they kind of trust you the most. They ask you about these two and what's wrong with them, or
Which
like
ones?
Mickey and Farius. They say that Farius really doesn't seem like he cares.
Yes.
He has a strange way of showing it. His life has been hard.
But he's
He has not.
okay. He's safe to be around. There are
He's
children
definitely
here.
safe.
Okay.
He's just had a rough go at life.
They take your word for it, and then they mention that you should look after Mickey. Looks like
And
he's
Mickey, yes, something is strange.
just.
Yeah, he's fucked up.
They just mentioned like maybe keep him away from the children. He seems to be getting more and more like aggressive with his little outbursts.
He'll stay in the car.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You cannot contain me.
So basically, you guys,
Those are your fits. I am powerful.
They are meeting
I
in the
am
in the community center.
so you,
Right.
you guys have enough food. to do the trip straight through. You also have enough carts with you from all of the, obviously, abandoned carts from some families.
Yeah.
To basically travel 24/7.
Wow.
So that
Rotating like
rotating
drivers?
people in the
Yeah.
carts and stuff.
Wow.
There's even like stable carts so that the horses can rotate if need be. You
Wow.
may be stopped for a total of like 5 hours on the whole 2.5 day trip.
Nice.
Amazing.
Before we left, those people who weren't coming with us,
Yeah.
I hand them a scroll
Okay.
with a seal
Sure.
that I have, and I say, take this and give it to Border Patrol. I'm assuming there's someone at Borders.
Sure. Yeah. So basically, you give it to the angry fella. He's about to rip it up, and one of the other people with him put their hand on the shoulder and say, "Nope, we might use that." Grabs it, and then he spits on the ground at your feet, and then they walk away.
I expected this.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2.5 days. Anything you guys want to do in those 2.5 days? Otherwise, it's like a just sleep and go. No one really wants to talk.
When we pass by the Great Lake, I'm really going to be trying to look for what the hag was talking about.
Sure. Do you remember what time and when to do it?
It was at dusk, wasn't it?
No,
It was like
it was at early
It was
morning,
dawn.
Early morning, twilight.
Yeah.
twilight.
Early morning and twilight?
Yep.
Early
Those-
morning.
That's different.
Early morning,
Those are different.
twilight.
things.
It's the
It's
sun
like
break of the
dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn.
Dawn. Twilight's
That
evening.
word.
It's dusk.
I know, but it's like the opposite version of twilight.
Right.
It's where
It's that
Like
like you know how they say there's a green flash at twilight. I
Yeah.
imagine the same thing in the morning.
Right.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm-
Roll a perception check, I guess.
Oh, no. Can I
Two
do the
perception
same?
checks?
Sure. Whoever's gonna stay up that early, that's early.
15 on the first day,
Sure.
How many days?
10 on the second.
I think after our trip up, I'm still interested to try.
Okay.
I don't think
So
I'm gonna
my
try.
first day I got a perception. 20.
Yeah.
Second day was a 9.
Okay.
And I got a 23.
Sure. Good. You guys managed to see that ripple, that like hump of water raising up. It's almost like it just pushes the water, like as before. But with the better perception this time and like actively looking at all of you, you can kind of judge the size of this thing. You would say it's probably at least like 80 feet long.
The writing was in red.
It's been more than 20
Hmm?
hours.
I know, it's going to stick with
Okay.
me for a while. Not the violent thing, just
So you say the
PTSD of
writing
it.
isn't red? I don't
writing
care.
is in red.
You just have a happy bunch of guys on top of the roof there.
That's
Yep.
right.
Oh my god, I feel so bad. I really don't.
I feel nothing.
I
Yep.
killed several people. No.
Oh,
I'm
it's
going
more
to
than
counsel
several.
Mickey. That's what I'm going to do during this time.
Sure, yeah. Roll a D4.
4.
You can take 4 hours off of that, how long you're supposed to be.
Okay, that was 20 hours, so it's...
16.
Yeah, so even less than a day you
Great.
had it. So
Yeah, I'm going to sit with you, and whenever you have an outburst, I'm going to be there to just...
Oh, you're such a good friend.
so by the end of the day you feel a lot better.
I'm going to pick up the loot he got me, the mandolin.
Um,
And I'll pull out my loot, and I'll play with you.
Oh.
yeah. I'm gonna make you roll a wisdom save as well, Will.
It's so bad, these fucking
2?
1. It's a 1.
You stay with that 90 hours. I was gonna say being around the people you might be affected, but nope.
90% of the saves today have been wisdom saves, and I have a -1 in it. So.
Oh, God.
And the only Constitution saves that have come out this game, I have a +7 in, but I have scored below 10 both times.
Wow.
You got a 16 on one of them,
Oh, that's right.
but the
yes.
save was 17.
Yeah.
Good shot.
All right, you guys get back to the capital.
I should-
The brilliance of Edward Keep off in the distance. And what's your plan of entrance?
When we
Edward's Keep?
first entered, was there a guard outpost?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the front of like the caravan,
Sure.
and we get to the front gate, and I assume there's probably some people from the village around me.
Yep.
I turn to the guards and I say, "A bunch of people died, and we brought them back with us."
Subtle.
That's what happened.
You kind of see the offense on their face, but they've grown tired of it and they just don't care anymore.
Okay, great. I don't care either. So.
The guard looks very puzzled and also very, like, distraught. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Well, there was a hag, a bunch of contracts. We killed the hag. Everyone died. These are the survivors.
okay. Are you with the capital? Like,
Yep.
Can I see some documentation? Anything?
We have
We do have something.
really simple patch. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a robe of changing colors.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've got a basket. I had a thing.
Now be gentle, Will. You grabbed your bull on the way back, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
This corpse.
You haven't said anything about your bull in
I
forever.
keep forgetting. I've never had a mountain again, so it's.
Yeah.
That's what I keep track of. Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
Shade would follow me even if I didn't ride him.
My shield
Shade
has
had a contract.
thin pink crescent on it.
That's right.
Shade.
Moo!
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
Moo.
Moo,
3
you
days
too.
later, it sets in.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will count, but I have a notebook with writing from our conversations with the king.
That didn't help too much.
I am an ambassador from the Moon Speaker monks.
We
I
know
was
he.
trained by Gabriel Rowan.
Oh well.
I was with the Boar Riders. As you can see, this is my Borbal.
Okay. Yeah, and you have your emblem, the sew-on patch.
Yeah, the blue robe cleric's patch.
Yeah. So they're like, okay. Just maybe send these guys to the homeless shelter, and we'll send you to the keep, and you can perhaps get an audience with Syrian today. This seems pretty dire. How many would you say you have?
48.
48.
45.
At the most.
45.
Like, some of that 48 left.
Let's give you a number, 42. That's the number you
42.
guys have.
That's the answer. To the meeting
Can't
was,
you just
so.
take care of them?
That's right.
I'm
Oh,
kind
so
of
6
tired
went
of
to the Red
escorting them.
Bannerman. Cool.
Don't listen to him.
Don't
We'll
listen.
we'll send them to.
He's not handling it well.
I'm fine. I feel fine.
It is evening of the third day.
That's great.
Since you guys left. You guys are welcomed into the keep. People recognize you. You see some people who you studied with. You don't see too many boar riders in the town. But you still have your places, your rooms, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you are told by some of the advisors to just spend the night there and relax, and then discuss this in the morning with the king.
Okay.
We do that.
So this is the 4th day?
Third
Yeah.
night.
This is the 3rd night. So at the end of the 4th day, my effect ends.
End of the 4th day.
Yeah, because you said 90 hours.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 days and 3 quarters. Can make for an interesting conversation. What happened? We killed a bunch of people.
So basically, in the morning, some workers, some of the help are there to wake you up in the morning. Paid help. Are there to help you. Breakfast is brought to your doors.
Thank you. What a delightful start to my day.
And then you guys are told to meet the king that evening.
Right.
Around like 9 or 10.
Okay.
He's got
I'm there on time.
okay. 9 or 10 in the evening.
Oh.
In the evening.
Okay,
Yeah,
during the
okay,
day,
so-
I'm gonna go visit Gabriel.
I'm gonna say that you're gonna go there still
Sure.
antipathetic or whatever.
Yep.
Cool.
It's gonna kick in like halfway
Is it
through.
November yet?
No. So
What?
it
It's
would've
not.
it would have only taken you 5 days to get there, about 2 days there,
Yeah.
2.5 days back, so you're 3 days. So, and you're only like October.
20th ish.
No, not even.
Not even?
Like 13th, 14th.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. So you're still okay for your student loan.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 9:10 p.m. there is a small like charcuterie table for you guys, and you're told that the king will be arriving soon. He's been out all day on diplomatic missions. He arrives in wearing just a black robe with his wife, Alora, I think is her name. Something like
Lona.
that. Is it Alora?
Alone. That
Ilona.
sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn lady.
Yes, Ilona, Red Dragonborn Queen of Anistonia.
Yeah. Well, heir to Anistonia, but queen here. Whoops. Or no, so sorry.
Heir to the
She's
Red
heir to the Red Bannerman, but she's
Right.
queen here.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
right.
gonna make a note of that though.
Syrian comes in, head hung low, with his wife. They're both wearing black. He said, "So we basically came from the shelter and we talked with the survivors.
Mm.
What happened? I want to hear it from you."
There's a hag. She
I
made contracts.
regurgitate. And then I say
Now
everything.
let this be.
A bit.
Well, fairies.
Perhaps we should speak with Razros. When you guys all speak at once, he's just like, silence.
Yeah.
Speak with Razros.
Okay.
We first gathered information from the townspeople
Okay.
about what was going on. They informed us through days of prodding that there was a hag living close by, rotting the forest from the inside out,
Okay.
slowly but surely. We confronted this hag, hoping for peaceful means, but it was a hag, and we eliminated it. But it came with a price.
And what was that price? He kind of just looks up to everyone.
Everyone died.
Everyone that had signed a contract with the hag had
Been poisoned.
Which was like
poisoned.
what? 240 people.
400.
400.
400
people.
Most of the population of
about 400
Netherflame
people.
had signed.
Grand
He's listening to everyone, but he's kind of just like looking at you.
Helios told us to do it.
Did he?
Yeah, he fully endorsed us killing the hag.
Did he know full well what would happen?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
We did mention that. I did mention that. That was
I mean, they're the
It
ones that
was
signed the
mentioned.
contracts.
Interesting.
I
Well-
talked to Helios.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, these are very grave times for that city. What is left at the city?
They,
the burnt tree.
their ritual.
They're
Can't handle you, Will.
I
I can't handle fairies
Yeah,
right now.
we
I'm
burned their
only playing
magery.
with what the
Just-
DM
just
gave
say-
No,
us.
I know, I know, it's good.
Keep
I
going.
just, like,
Keep explaining, guys.
they're
There's a burnt tree.
They did their typical ritual for when lots of people die. They burn the tree and replant a new one.
Your 90 hours of grief hits you all at once right now.
I drop to my knees and I begin bawling as I recognize that I'm responsible for the loss of over 400 lives.
Syrian walks up to you, puts his hand on your shoulder, and just consoles you. Doesn't say anything, and just says, "You're forgiven, at least by me." And that's basically it. He looks toward the rest of you. Now, don't think what you've done here or done there is wrong. It may not be
Yeah, when
the
you
greatest of choices, but you did what you had to, and you know, acts like this, there's never a right answer. I trust that you guys made a decision within all the knowledge that you had, and
we tried everything.
you know, in the grand scheme of things, probably was the right decision, but in those people's lives, it was very much the wrong one.
like we could've
Don't
done
live
more.
with guilt, but live with the knowledge of what you've done. And move forward. I will give you guys a week in the capital. Just relax. You're welcome to whatever you like. Housing and food and stuff is all at the kingdom here. I can imagine this being very traumatizing, and I want to make sure that you're all okay before going out for another mission.
Thank you.
I know.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
I proceed to walk up to Farius and put
Yeah.
my arm on his shoulder.
nod in the. I
I
think
throw
this.
the arms off my shoulder and leave.
Like a very dramatic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is there anything you would like to ask me, or and Alona speaks up. Me as well. Anything?
I think I just leave to the room.
Apart
Just be
from,
like, I gotta go.
how was your
We
mission?
gotta go. We're gonna go real bad.
They're going well. We plan to go to Kruzak within a couple weeks' time to talk with the new queen there. I'm excited to meet her. And if any of you are willing and in the capital at the time, you're always welcome to join. Other than that, it's been going well. Please try not to worry about it. Take care of yourselves for now.
Also, one small question. Do you know where I could find the man who designed the airships?
I like it. Moving forward. All right. Yes. Of course. Yeah. What's his name? Chris?
No, it was
Christoph?
That sounds
It was
right.
Christoph. Yeah,
Christoph.
Yeah.
I wrote it
Sounds
down.
right.
Anyway, Christoph. Yeah, of course I can. You know what? You just go there and give them this, and he takes off a little brooch and gives it to you. He's like, just give him this and say that you want to meet with Christoph. Yeah, you can meet with him. He's got a lot of cool stuff up there, and he's a great resource to this capital. Definitely a big reason why we're so prosperous.
So yeah, something to preoccupy myself with to help the healing.
Yeah, sure, of course. Any distractions are a good thing, but make sure you leave time to reflect as well.
Of course.
And make sure he's okay, or they're okay. He points to you two guys walking out the door.
I will be.
Just check on them every now and then.
I will.
As much as they might not want friends, they probably need them.
Of course.
And I just wanted to thank you as well for your service to the capital. I know it's tough, but it's part of adventuring, part of being leaders.
I just, I nod, I bow, and I say,
Thank you, my king.
I'm going to want to talk to you later about sending a note to my father. And I twill my cape and head on out as my purple cape turns into black.
Does anyone do anything that night? Going to sleep?
I'm gonna go say hello to Gabriel.
Okay. So
I'm
you're
gonna
back at the monastery.
I'm gonna spend the night at the monastery and meditate.
Okay, you get there pretty late, definitely, but yeah. Debbie?
I think I just go to the room and attempt to contemplate and cry a little bit and stare at the butterfly and attempt to understand everything that's happened and consequences and thinking and sadness in bed.
Okay, so
I'm actually gonna go on a walk and look at like dirt bags and leaves blowing in the wind.
Okay.
In black and white.
do you feel... The Hulk ending theme music plays. Okay. You next. Who was exploring the dungeon? Were you guys all exploring the dungeon at the end there with you with the cap on? Who was around? Who's walking around with him?
I wasn't.
You were.
Well, we found the photo.
Yeah. Who was there when you found the photo?
I wasn't.
We
I don't
retconned it,
believe
so
I
I
was.
found
You were
the
in the
photo of my
box.
parents.
I was in the box.
You're in the box. Okay.
So it's just
Just you two. Okay.
And it was Farius too.
And various, yeah. Okay. Just wondering. You have a vision of a elven woman in your sleep, and when you wake up, the butterflies on your nose. So you know. And later in the evening, Syrian comes by and says, "I'm heading to the owlery right now. If you want to come."
The which now?
The owlery.
Yes.
Send a note.
Fantastic.
He doesn't ask you what it's about. He just walks with you there with a couple guards, and you guys go to the porch where the big tower owlery is. You said your letter. Anything specific? Or?
I'm just gonna include like. I just want to make sure everybody at home's okay. There is something I want to talk to you about. I've found faith following Skotos, and I want to get your opinion on that.
Okay.
I also want to make sure you're okay.
He says that since Widowsvale is pretty close, you can expect a return letter if they write it by like tomorrow or the day after in the morning.
He's not gonna send it back.
Anything you do tonight?
I'm actually gonna throw myself into studies.
Okay.
It helps me. It's the
I thought
best
he was
way.
gonna say throw myself off a bridge.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm gonna throw myself.
myself.
New character. Fuck you guys.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's where my brain went.
A whole new kind of TPK.
Don't want a new drawing.
Yeah, no.
The darkest time.
I'll just redo everybody's drawing with a black goatee.
Just like Community.
Yeah, you have one.
Yeah, you've got one. You're gonna have the full like mustache.
Could you change
around.
my easel to having only dark colors?
Just black and white.
Black
Oh,
and white.
jeez.
Give Chance like a fucking just downtrodden face and a hat on that just
Just
knocks
the
out.
sorrow of
No,
a
you
thousand years.
Instead of a
Yeah.
white tiger, he just turns into a panther.
Yeah, I turned into a Black Panther.
So you're gonna go into studies?
Yeah.
Anything
It's-
specific or just reading?
Reading and sparring
Okay, cool.
calms my mind.
Sin and Tara don't seem too affected,
Oh, they weren't there.
Oh, really? I'm so happy for you.
but they make sure to console you and hang out with you, and that's about it.
It's fine. That's all I need.
Yeah.
How you doing, chum?
You okay, bud?
A little better? Glug, glug, glug.
Sin doesn't allow you to drink.
Um,
I know you never do, but like he's hiding the liquor and drinking it all himself.
Okay. that
I
makes
feel like
sense.
that might not be out of concern.
No,
That
no,
might,
no.
yeah. That makes sense.
Not entirely.
To an outside eye, it might be. But anyway, that's where we'll call this episode.
Brilliant.
Yeah, sorry this was a pretty big downer. I'll probably release this one with another
Yeah.
episode, so it's not a super downer day.
Oh.
Ooh, everyone's dead.
But moving forward is what to take away from this one.
That's right.
Message to the folks
Holy
at home.
crap.
Yay!
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. It can only go up from here.
Of course.
Next time we'll save more than 40 people.
Like 45.
Maybe.
Maybe.